Hi everyone, Howard Stephen Berg, and welcome to your first lesson for supersonic speed reading. You ready for a life-changing experience? Would you like to learn faster? Say yes. Would you like to become more productive? Say yes. And would you like to have more time to do the things you love? Say yes. Today I'm going to share what I learned, so feel the excitement. And take notes. You're going to learn a lot. Information that will change not only your life, but also the lives of those you love. You're going to want to remember what you're about to learn, so remember to take notes. You know, I'm just an ordinary person, but I've created a formula for unleashing a superpower that almost anyone can learn. It's the power to read and learn faster. If you can learn faster, be more productive, and make more money. My system will revolutionize your ability to get things done fast. And that's the page from the 1990 Guinness Book of World Records when my reading claim was published. And in all that time, no one has ever had another reading claim published. Absolutely no one. You know, I struggle just like you, and I know how you feel. Until I learned the secret to super fast learning, I struggle just like you to stay on top of the books, magazines, journals, mail, email, and all the other material that my success depended upon. I cracked the code. I found a way to learn super fast. And I proved it works. Originally, we had a program, Mega Speed Reading, and we did an efficacy study to prove it works with a scientific company called Strategic Services. And they found that an average person could at least double in just 4 hours' time with excellent comprehension. We took all the great material that was in that study, and we added more material to make it even more powerful. Just how powerful? This is Micah Stanley. This is a picture of after he passed the bar exam at age 19. His 22-year-old brother is an attorney and flight instructor. His 15-year-old sister is a first-year law student, and his 17-year-old brother is a second-year law student. They all use the program. Here you see Gary Wallen, a former VP of investments for Webush Morgan, talking about how his competitors will never catch up with him because of all the information he can learn. This is ExxonMobil, one of my clients. And here is a testimonial from American Airlines, another one of my clients. In fact, I've been on over 1,100 shows that have hailed my learning breakthrough. I was Jon Stewart's first guest on television. In fact, I've appeared on Comedy Central over 9 times and been featured in prestigious publications like Redbook, Bottom Line, Men's Health, and Forbes, FYI. Here I am with Neil Cavuto, finishing the 1,500-page healthcare bill in just 50 minutes and doing a complete analysis. You may have seen me with Justin Timberlake, Peyton Manning, and Amy Sedaris as the spokesperson for the Sony e-reader. So today, you'll come to 3 realizations. I must know how to learn faster. I must eliminate what's sabotaging my learning success, and I must grasp this right now because I want more free time. Let's look at the problem, information overload. Did you know more is published each week than in all human history through the year 1800? We still read about the same speed, about 200 words per minute. All of that can fit on your PC today thanks to the internet. Every 6 months, the world's information doubles. Did you know more information is printed in a single week in the New York Times than a person living in the 18th century needed to learn in their entire lifetime? Learning faster is the solution. With information exploding, you absolutely need to read and learn faster to be successful. Don't you agree? So why do we read so slowly? Why is reading the road at 70 miles an hour, the speed limit where I live, easier than reading a book at 200 words per minute, which is the mode of reading? When we drive, we think in 4 directions, front, back, left, and right. You have to watch the road, the gauges, look out for signs, and follow directions. And we're so bored, we listen to the radio, talk on the cell phone, and talk to passengers. Reading's only one direction. Driving a car and talking on the cell phone is easier. Why? The answer to that question holds the secret to super fast reading. You need to understand the brain and how it processes text. We start by reading letters one at a time, D-O-G. Where I grew up in Brooklyn, we pronounce this word properly. It's dog. I live in Dallas now, and they pronounce it dog. But everyone knows it's a dog. Here's what's interesting. We start by reading letters, D-O-G, and then our brain stops seeing the letters and sees the word dog as a grouping. The same way we could see the word hot as 3 letters, H-O-T. But put the word hot in front of the word dog, and it's neither hot nor a dog, unless you use a literal translation. So we started with a group of letters, and we grew into a group of words. Hot dog doesn't mean hot or dog. The United States of America is 4 words. If you don't see 4 words, you see 1 meaning. See, when we're in a car, we see everything as a movie. We do it visually. But in a book, we read 1 word at a time. Actually, we don't really read. If you looked inside your head, there's an imaginary little person in the back of the brain. And when we're reading, they read 1 word at a time as they look at the book through our eyes. So our reading speed is often limited to how fast the imaginary little person can read aloud to us 1 word at a time. So actually using our eyes to hear what we're reading, and that's what slows us down. So our strategy is simple. We train the imaginary person to see the movie in a book and only speak up on important stuff like who, what, where, when, why, and how. Let me show you how to get started. After you're done watching this video, get a non-fiction book, one that you completely understand so there's no words or ideas that would confuse you. You want to make sure the only thing that can confuse you is how quickly you're reading and not the material. Get a timer, time yourself for a minute, and read at your normal rate. At the end of the minute, mark off where you finish with a pencil mark. Now I'm going to show you a strategy for increasing your speed 10, 15, maybe even 20% quicker. going to start using your hands. You're going to use your left hand to move your eye across the page, more like a camera, and turn the pages with your right hand. So your left hand goes from the left to the right margin, from the left to the right margin, completely across, and your eye is following your hand as quickly as it can comprehend. Don't go faster than you can comprehend. Don't go slower than you can comprehend. If you're not comprehending, it's too fast. If you are comprehending, see if you can go a little quicker, and when you can't, with comprehension, slow it back down and you'll find your ceiling. Now make sure you go the whole page, left to right, and not down the center. And what you're going to do is practice this hand motion for a few minutes, and then when you go to trill yourself for a minute, using your hand, you'll be amazed at how much further you pass your initial pencil mark just by doing this simple strategy. By using this left to right hand motion, you will see a dramatic increase in your reading speed as your eye functions more like a camera and less like an ear. I know you enjoyed the powerful strategy I just shared with you, and on September 22nd, when I get to Chicago, I'll have an entire day to show you how to read 100% faster and increase your productivity with accelerated learning by 100% as well. You're going to love the program, so make sure you register before the seats fill up. Steve has given you a link to click on to register or call, so make sure you register now, and I'll see you in Chicago. Till then, best of success.